Guys, welcome back to Tom's Garage. Glad to be back in Atlanta from the GIE. Today I'm going to repair a pull string in a Ryobi. I told myself I wasn't going to work on these things anymore, but there she is in all its glory. Ryobi, oh boy. So you guys stay tuned, we're going to work on a Ryobi. Ryobi RY38BP backpack blower. This one is the 175 miles per hour. It's not 175 horsepower, but this one 760 CFM. It seems to be a pretty good blower, but I went against my own rules and took a Ryobi in, and I don't like working on Ryobis. But the only problem with this one is the pull string broke. So I'm going to show you guys that may go through this, what it takes to replace the pull string in this thing. So what you got to do, there's 3 screws that holds the motor onto the carriage. So you're going to have to take the motor out. So what I'm going to do, it's a Torx 25 Torx bit. Get you a good extension on there and get you a magnet. And they're way down in here. It's mounted on 3 springs. Be very careful because it does screw into plastic. You got 3 of these right there. There's one. There's 2. And there's a 3rd one. So, and there's your carriage. That engine sets on these 3 springs. So get this out of the way. This one you have a screw here, a screw here. You have to take the fuel tank off. You got 2 screws holding the fuel tank, and you've got one here which is not accessible because of the back brace and the carriage it sits on. So let's see if those are Torx 25s also, and they are. So let's take this fuel tank off. All I want to do is just get this cover off, and then inside of here is where we'll be working. Get this thing here out of the way. Take that one off. That screw right there. Screw right there. This one belongs to a good friend of mine, is the only reason I'm working on it. Screw there. Okay, let's see. Take that off. This thing should come right off now. Nope, still got 1 screw. Way down in there. Way down in there. All that muck. Okay. All these screws are the same, and you can tell they screw into plastic because they're very coarse threaded. Everything screws into plastic. I'm only using this impact because the battery's almost dead. Otherwise I wouldn't be doing it. Let's see here. Get the fuel lines out of the way. They go up in here. We're going to have to get that throw. Boy, look at that string, how boogered up that is. Wow. Okay, take this off. Get in there. And we'll set this aside. This has got grease and thread lock. Looks like something on it. So we'll just lightly remove that. The spring and everything will stay down in there. And there's your knot. So let me grab a pair of needle nose and some string. Okay. That's the size string we need, and this is, and of course the handle's missing. They didn't have the handle. I always save these handles if I can dig a string out of it. There we go. And we'll pull the string out from this direction. I'm going to have to cut this string right there because I'm not going to be able to pull that through there as fluffed up as it is. There it is. Now, get some string. I like to use my cigarette lighter. Don't get too close to that fuel tank with this cigarette lighter. Okay. I always like to do a figure 8 knot because that will not pull out. If you've got room in there, I always do a figure 8. Make sure it gets packed down in there real tight because this is where it rides and you don't want the string sticking up, getting in the way. Push that down in there real good. Alright. Now this will hook on to that spring down in there. If you can see, there's a little tab right there. Yep. And let's see, we're going to need, if I had the other handle and the other piece of string, I can put it together and cut exactly what I need, but I don't have that piece, so I'm going to have to guess and end up wasting a whole heck of a lot of string. Okay, let's put this back in there. I can just hear y'all cringing because I'm using impact. So I'm going to use my handheld T25. Torx 25, Master Mechanic. Alright, that's bottomed out pretty good. So what I'll do is put it right in that little, ooh, got it too tight. Got it too tight. Got it too tight. There we go. Spin it around and hang on to it. Chore to hold this thing. Usually you can wind it up and stick a screwdriver or something through it and hold it. but there's nothing you can do besides hang on to it. Alright. Now we'll feed the other end right through there. Alright. Now we can slide it all back together. Let me look up there and see if I have this thing in frame. Yes. Okay, now everything's got to go right back like it was. Feed that through there like that. It's going to go around that. Then you can take a hammer and whack it. Come on, baby. Get down in there. Make sure you put it together perfectly. Correctly. Make sure she sits down in there. Make sure she sits perfectly. Something is catching somewhere. It's catching right on that wire. Catching right on that wire. Oh, I just put my knot through, which is okay. Alright. She is on there, just like we need her to be. That little booger there is going to go down there. This is why I don't work on Ryobi's, man. You won't have to deal with this with a steel or an echo. Aggravating junk. There we go, just cuss it and it'll go in there. Alright. Alright, where else we got screws on this side? We got one here. And we got to put the fuel tank back on. It's going to set like that. Make sure you get the fuel lines up in these little tabs that hold them. And that's going to be in there like that. Oh boy. Get that knot out of it. Get that knot out of it. The knot didn't hold. So okay. Little handle on there. That fuel tank. Just a temporary knot. Squeeze that knot down in there. Cut off the excess. Alright. Now we got to put it back in the carriage. Clean some of this stuff up out of the way. And that's all there is to that. Just set it back in this carriage. Make sure these don't move sideways. So they're right where they need to be. And see it. It goes in these 3 holes here. So that will sit over that. Just like that. Now, flip it over on its butt. Like that. God, this thing is hard to handle. Nope, nope. Okay, now this is where the fun begins. There's one. Two. Three. There, now that's all the customer wanted was her pull string fixed. Boy, that thing just don't sound like it's very good quality. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video on how to replace that pull string. Make sure you get all your screws tight. And there we go.